Hello everybody, welcome back to my daily server let's play. In today's video I will be exploring the trial chambers, the new structure or a structure that have been added to the game, which has a lot of loot containing notch apples, golden apples, mace and other very overpowered gear. So my objective is to at least loot the trial chambers so I can get my hands on something valuable. Last season yesterday I was at spawn. I left the game at spawn, and one of my friends also built a base inside the trial chamber so I can loot it. I have been strolling around for some time the spawn, and I have arrived. This is the trial chamber structure, but he kind of a little bit changed. He made this trial chamber his base, and he just removed most of the spawners so he could probably peacefully live inside this base. And he did a good job of making like this design inside it. And this trial chamber does not contain many spawners even. It just contains 2 or 3 rooms with like normal spawners. Trial spawners. And I have been checking some of his chests and he is kind of broke. And he made a very cool looking base. And I also got the notch apple from like the trial vault. And I also got my hands on totem because my teammate shared it with me. Before me joining to the server, he had drank some ominous pots and did a raid. I don't know, this is the Java version, so soon enough I will probably go to the end fight, but if I die there, I will not be uploading any videos about this server. I'm thinking of creating my own server, like lifesteal based, in which if I kill a player, I get a heart, and if I cannot kill the player, I lose a heart. If I die to a player or any circumstance, I just lose a heart. I have just explored trial chambers trying to find some rooms, but unfortunately, for my luck, I didn't find any rooms, even after strolling around for some time. And so there is a freaking cooldown for axes which kind of nerfed them, but at the same time they do a lot of damage, so I just use it more than swords right now. And I just found one of my places where I used to mine diamonds. Like the best, I guess, way to find diamonds is probably the Y level minus 57 or 54. I would probably recommend getting to the height minus 57, cause if you are not afraid of lava burning you, then this is the perfect spot. And by the way, I haven't been uploading videos since a week, I guess. That's because I was busy creating some extra videos in a new server, and also I didn't have time to edit these videos. And I probably now found a staircase to the next room with actual spawners and mobs to kill to get some ominous keys or just regular keys for vaults. I missed the parkour jump, and I'm just looking for exit, I guess, and I just found it. And I remembered he just broke all of those spawners for his own safety, for the sake of his safety. And when I got onto the second staircase, it also led to the same room. That's because the room is very big, one of the biggest in the trial chambers, I guess. And yeah, unfortunately, I'm not able to kind of open the ominous vault because I don't have any ominous keys. And yeah, I don't know why, but I am just stuck here, I guess. I mean, whenever I go and try to find some new rooms that were unexplored, I just stumble upon like that one room, which has 2 chests and some trash loot inside it. And yeah, he also broke this spawner, which used to probably spawn zombies, not baby zombies, but regular zombies. And by the way, I have heard that baby zombies are much more deadly because they have same health but with a lot of buffs, like they are able to kind of fit in one block, and also they are able to kind of run faster and it's harder to hit them. And yeah, I'm killing the breeze, because they are breeze rods. Like they kind of give me a very advantageous PvP resource called breeze. Not breeze, but breeze balls. So if I throw it under my feet, it just launches me from like 6 to 12 blocks height. And yeah, not breeze balls, but actually it's called wind charges. And yeah, killing those mobs is pretty annoying when you don't have a farm, but I just try to do it in a traditional way of just slamming them with a sword or axe. And yeah, it gave me just some cooked potatoes, which are not only terrible food source, but also very bad kind of reward for killing those mobs. And I also hate these skeletons, because they are so deadly. They are even worse than the skeletons which inflict the poison, because poison isn't that much, but these kind of skeletons make me kind of run or move 20% slower, reducing my kind of speed to just 80% out of 100%. So they can just kill me if they break my shield. And that's all, I guess. I just tried to craft some iron ingots to use it for some other kind of stuff like shields. And yeah, unfortunately, I guess all of the vaults are open, so I have to scout out a new trial chamber. And by the way, I have found it in a new village, in which I used to get a lot of emeralds. And yeah, so I'm just getting back all of my resources so I can head out of here. Or there may be, here may be some mobs which like I can kill and get some advantage out of them. And yeah, unfortunately these servers aren't as much PvP based, but if you subscribe, I will try to do some anarchy servers, to speedrun or like dominate those servers, anarchy servers that are publicly available, not just in Discord servers like privately, but they are kind of public, so I can just face real people and just be able to kind of play in a actually active server. So yeah, the worst thing about survival multiplayers is that there is a theory or like a proven kind of thing in which this is called 2-week phase, which makes players to lose engagement in playing in the server. So that's why like PvP servers or like any other type of minigame servers are getting more popular or not losing their popularity. However, like SMPs are losing. For instance, Lifesteal SMP used to be like the best, platform or the server, which has scripted or not, but it was able to kind of engage a lot of players. Like it made like YouTube kind of blow up. Like millions and millions of views were gained just from Lifesteal SMP from this server. But however, now the kind of new scripted series called Unstable SMP are kind of dominating the Minecraft YouTube content. And there are, for protagonists, if you don't know, there are like Flame Frags, Wembu, Spoke is here, or Spoke, they call him. And also, last but not least, Parrot X2. And all of them have kind of special abilities, like Spoke being kind of very good manipulator, good kind of protagonist, good kind of exploiter, and Wembu is kind of very strong with his nukes or orbital strike cannons, as he says, and also he has a powerful weapon called the Mace, in which he just one-shots every kind of full netherite enchanted player with just one hit, if he wants to, and never misses. So yeah, I just went to the village near which I just found a trial chamber not long ago, and yeah, I entered it. So it was already activated by my kind of ally teammate, and I just tried to kill those skeletons. And yeah, without saturation, I will just lose my HP very fast. And by the way, I'm not taking that much damage because I made full protection for enchanted diamond armor. Not maxed out because it doesn't have two enchantments, which are not kind of life-saving, but kind of, not protecting, but the ones that are pretty useful and handy. Like the first one being the Swift Sneak, which can be only obtained from looting the Warden structure, or like Ancient City, as most of the people call. And the second one is Soul Speed, which can be obtained from bastions, variety of bastions. There are, if you don't know, 4 types of bastions, like stables, treasure room, and bridges, and finally, last but not least, housing units. And I love 2 types only, like the treasure room and housing units. Why housing units? Because it has nether wart inside it. If, let's say, a fortress is corrupted, like bastions are rarely corrupted, especially the ones that are called housing units, because they contain in the middle always at least one nether wart, which I can multiply it if I cannot find a fortress with nether wart, or inside the chests of the fortress. If there is not this components, I can just get it from that place. And treasure room, because there are a bunch of gold and kind of very good loot in the middle. In average, I get like 15 to 20 blocks of gold, and one of my favorite kind of ores, or like the materials, is gold, because I can make golden apples, which make me heal like properly and win fights against other players. And yeah, I probably have to also try out hardcore series, and if you want, I can do some live streams on Twitch. But to be honest, I'm not too sure about if I can do it or not, because my family members are just calling me every 5 minutes or so. or it feels like that. Oh yeah, I just killed a bunch of those skeletons, which are stray skeletons. And yeah, I made my way up to the vault, which was already opened by me. And never mind, there is another room which is kind of filled with some strays. And by the way, I got freaking sharpness 5 iron axe from the chest, which is very insane. Like, it does as much as 12 damage plus with a crit it's like 4.5, meaning that I can do like 16.5 damage per crit. Like, I can probably 2 or 3 shot the players in full diamond ammo. Of course, it's without enchantments like protection. And yeah, and in Bedrock Edition, like, those mobs that I'm killing kind of usually drop some armor. Like, their armor is like crazy good, like protection 4 with a helmet and with a chest plate. Like diamond chest plate having some armor trims and also protection 4 is very insane, because at the start I don't even have a diamond armor, even with like trims or even like a protection 4. And yeah, I just killed several blazes, which were very annoying because they launched me up in the air. And if I was in full diamond armor even and protection 4, I would die if I didn't have feather falling, which is single-handedly one of the best enchantments in the game, because it makes me survive very high falls. Even if I fall from like 104 blocks with full netherite protection 4 and feather falling 4 armor, I just survive. And yeah, for so much effort, I got so little reward, and I was not pleased by it. And yeah, I opened the vault, and it gave me some iron and emeralds. And like, disc wasn't necessary at all, but I just picked it up. So yeah. And somehow I got 2 discs in a row. So yeah, I just picked up one of them and just no, I just threw away 2 discs at the same time, cause I just am not interested in listening to these discs. I can just listen to them in the YouTube, you know. So yeah, thanks for watching. This was like one of the videos I tried to make earlier, but please consider subscribing, and I love you all. Bye.